Hi, my name is Dennis. We continue to discuss matters of mutual and national importance here. Back to the question of ANC, African National Congress. There is this man by the name of Didi Mabuza who emerged after the 54th National Conference of the African National Congress as the deputy president of the African National Congress, deputizing the president, Mr. Cyril Ramaphosa. Now this man has earned himself the title or the reputation of unifier for the role that is supposedly played during the process leading to the national conference of ensuring that both sides of the contest towards the election, towards the national conference, were included in the final product or the final body of leadership that was elected. And as such, is referred to as Mr. Unity, Comrade Unity, the unifier. Although, of course, the other people in the background who might have helped him. And, of course, credit will also go to the current president, Mr. Cyril Ramaphosa, because it emerges that he was also involved behind the scenes. And some go on to say that even the outgoing president was part of the scheme to unify in one way or another. I don't know the details, but here is Mr. Didi Mabuza, the deputy chairperson, with the idea of unity that we have seen him making input towards the conference, indicating that his province supports unity. Now, after the conference, there are still warring functions, there are still warring parties jeering at each other for survival. Of course, we know that in a big organization like the African National Congress, there's likely to be animosity, rivalry, jostling for space and control of the party. Now, I'm not interested in the jostling, in the animosity, in the rivalry, but I'm rather interested in the concept and the idea of unity as has been initiated. Now the conference is gone, the organization must continue to live, and it must translate its life to the life of the nation itself, because it's a ruling party and it's likely going to win the national elections in 2019. I think I'm speaking under your guidance here, under your correction. I think one person in the party should be given the lead role in cementing and consolidating the function or the issue of unity as has been started during the 54th National Conference, the African National Congress. It could be Didi Mabuza or anyone, and I think the president of the African National Congress should really make it a point that someone is given the task, someone must marshal the membership of the African National Congress to ensure that this unity was not just a unity in order to end up in the composition of this leadership collective, and thereafter it vanishes and we leave everything in the hands of the membership. Because really, there are still feelings of not accommodating really one another, and not really because people hate each other in the African National Congress, but simply because it's a vehicle to attainment of resources, to attainment of material benefits. That's why people are jostling for space. And therefore it becomes very imperative for this part that has been started towards the national conference to be elevated to a more concrete level. This unity that has been started needs to breathe even more life. Its heartbeat needs to beat even more faster and more lively. It should move from just lip service into tangible reality, so that if possible, come the 55th National Conference of the ANC, we don't have contests, we don't have people vying for positions, but we have agreement that who is coming next. Whether the sitting president continues or whether a new one comes, but it shouldn't be by division, by contest, but it should be by agreement, as it has always been the case during the tenure of the former state president, Nelson Mandela. What's your view on this issue? Unity is important, I think. What is your view? Come up with your view, especially the African National Congress members, but also supporters and the general public. Thank you very much.